What's my home going to be worth in 5 years? It's a question that I often get asked. And of course, I don't have a crystal ball as to the exact math of the value of your home in 5 years because crazy things can happen and, things can happen with the house or whatever. So it's always tough to make that prediction. But the experts, the real estate experts, are predicting that over the next 5 years, we're going to see continued appreciation in home values. It'll be at a slower rate than it has been over the past 3 years, which is a good thing, and I'll get to that in a minute. But they are projecting that home prices will continue to appreciate over the next 5 years. And one of the biggest motivators and drivers of that is just the lack of inventory of houses and the numbers of buyers that are out there in the market. So across the country, they're saying by the time everything's done this year, on average, home prices will have appreciated about 3.3% is what the industry experts are saying. Here in the Chicagoland area, the entire Chicagoland area has experienced some appreciation of about 3.5%, right around 3.5%. Meanwhile, in Kane and Kendall counties, we've actually seen between 7.5 8% of appreciation. So Kane and Kendall counties have seen bigger jumps than kind of the rest of the Kendall County area or the rest of the Chicagoland area and the rest of the nation. We've continued to see some really nice price appreciations. Going forward, next year, experts are saying you'll probably see a much lower price appreciation. So about 2% next year is the appreciation gains that they expect. And then the year after that, so 2025 would be about 3.25. The year after that will be about 3.75, and then after that, just over 4% appreciation on home value. So on a home that's worth $400,000 in a dollar amount, that equates to about $70,000 in value gains between this year and at the end of 2028. So that's a good thing for home sellers. And I know a lot of home buyers are probably like, oh, here we go, increased pricing. Prices are already so high. When is this market going to come down? When are they going to crash? That's another question I get. And right now, the evidence of prices coming down is just not there. But the good news for buyers is that the appreciation is more normal. It's minimal, right? 2 to 3% each year, which is kind of what we were seeing in 2017, 2018, 2019, where houses prices went up, but they didn't have these crazy swing jumps where all of a sudden, like overnight, they were 20, 40, $50,000 higher. So a little small appreciation is good, obviously for the seller and for the buyer, where the affordability isn't changing within a 2-month span. So right now it's winter here in Illinois. Things are slower. We're not seeing the bidding wars come spring. I would expect those bidding wars to start happening again as just inventory remains low. Interest rates are starting to come down. You can get, probably in the high 7s, low 6s right now if you were to go out and apply for a mortgage loan. And if the trend continues, those will continue to come down as we get nearer the spring market, which will again ignite kind of some bidding war situations for particular houses, maybe just not as crazy as it was in kind of those COVID eras. So expect home prices to continue to rise over the next 5 years, just by, not as much, which can be a good thing for both the sellers and for the buyers.